So yeah, I'm back with the continuation video. Part, I think this part 15, 16. So I'm at the hospital, and like I was saying, Dr. Green and all the nurses in there and everything, they had to hold me down and they had to give me a shot. So they forced me to take a shot that I didn't want to get, because I just felt like something was wrong. And I tried to. They said I couldn't refuse treatment, so that's what they did. They held me down and everything, because at that point, I was just ready to go. I felt like they was on bullshit, just the way they was moving. I told them I was in pain. They didn't give me no pain medicine, but you giving me all these shots, and you giving me all this shot, taking my blood and everything. You giving me all these shots and stuff, everything but for pain. I told you I'm in pain, and you giving me everything but for pain. So I was just ready to go, and that's why I didn't want to take the shot. And pretty much I could smell and hear somebody in the closet. It was somebody in the closet there. It was like, or it wasn't a closet. It was like a area, like a storage area or something. It was all vented up, and it was somebody in there, and I could tell somebody was in there. It was just a heaviness in the room, and just to show you how much pull they got pulled in the hospitals and all kind of shit, like, and so somebody in the storage area in my room. I couldn't even lay down. I didn't lay down. I sat up most of the time. I barely ate any of the food. All I ate was the stuff that was closed, like the applesauce, and I mean, from time to time I'll eat a sandwich or two because I just got that hungry because I was hungry. But or I'll drink the soda. I'll have them pour it in my face, so I see that they didn't do nothing to it, because the first time they gave me a can, it was already open, and I went to drink it. The shit smelled like piss, or it smelled like they put toilet water in it or something. So I didn't want to drink it. So whenever they gave me a can, I had them open it up in front of me, and make sure it's still. I had them open it up in front of me and pour it in front of me, so I didn't see nothing. So then I got the idea they might be fucking with the cup that they pouring it in. So because they told me I couldn't keep the can, I had to pour it in a styrofoam cup. So I'm like, they playing more games. So now I'm like, let me examine the cup before I even y'all even pour the soda in it, because now I want to see it, because y'all could be spitting in the cup and then pouring the soda in it. I want to see now. So you could tell they was getting an attitude about that, and I didn't care, because at this point I'm on to what they was doing. So that was that with the food. I knew somebody was in the closet. I couldn't lay down because I knew somebody was in the storage or closet area. So I stood up the whole night. They would urge me to lay down, but I couldn't because I knew what was going on. So I was putting myself in a position to fight. So pretty much, if somebody had came out, I was close enough to it. I can grab the gun or whatever. Like, pretty much, if they came out, they was at a bad angle to just come out and just pop me type, like. So I kept a good angle like that, and I asked him if I can change my room. I didn't want to be in that room no more because I knew what was going on with that. I go to the bathroom. Dude tried to walk in on me in the bathroom. What else? So later that same night, they ended up changing my room because they saw I wasn't going to sleep. I pretty much stayed up the whole night, or I stayed up the whole time. So they ended up changing my room, and then they gave me the same bed as a patient because I heard the nurses talking about it. They gave me the same bed as a patient that had tuberculosis, and I thought that was foul. So I didn't lay down in the bed. I sat in the chair the whole time. They made sure my room was cold, so I would have to use the same covers that the dude with tuberculosis had. So then I hear that girl Sarah in there. She was acting like she was taking people's vitals. They had her in there. I heard her voice. She had a real distinct voice, like mine is. Like when you hear me talk, you know it's me. Just like when you hear her talk, you know it's her. So that was that with Sarah. I guess they supposed to come over here and make more noise, so they brought somebody over here. I'm gonna try to pay attention to this, how they do it. So this probably not even a real construction worker. It's probably what just in disguise, give him a vest and a hard hat. So I'm in there, and they gave me like a meatloaf, and but a meatloaf, like it was like meatloaf and some other shit, and you know what I might do? I might I might just walk somewhere else and just so y'all see what's going on. But I'm gonna walk and talk with y'all though. You know, it's a little different. It make the vlog different. So they gave me some food there, right? And then I was so hungry because I wasn't eating none of the other food that I was just like, all right, I'm gonna just go ahead and I'm gonna eat the other food. I'm gonna eat this food because it was smelling good. It was hot food at that. What they was giving me in the other room was just all cold food. So I started eating the food, and tell me why the food tastes like condom. The sauce on the meatloaf tastes like condom. How a condom would smell, that's what it tastes like. And so I couldn't see now he leaving. I couldn't eat no more. Look, I just want y'all to see this. I'm not lying. But it smelled like condom. And I knew from that point I couldn't eat no more of the food. I'm not eating no more. So then I'm there, just in the cold. I'm hearing Sarah walking around and all that. And I'm thinking she's gonna come in, so I would close my door and then the nurse would come and open it back. I'll close it back and they'll open it back. So I'm just like, damn, I thought I was coming here for an escape. They just making it harder on me. So then they told me I was gonna be transferred to a mental health facility. I don't even remember asking to go to a mental health facility. They just told me that I was gonna be transferred to another hospital. Cause the way I guess I was on to all the shit that they was doing, they had enough reason to say that I was mentally unstable. So that's when they gave me the transfer to the other hospital. I thought it was just another hospital, but it was really a mental health facility. So I ended up in the EMT, like I said, and where they did the EKG on me and got my vitals and stuff while I was passed out, because I was severely dehydrated. They told me I had good vitals and whatnot. I had the little stickers all over me. So I get to the other hospital thinking that I was going to have a better time there than what I had at this hospital, at the other hospital. So then, let's see, yes, so I think I was going to have a better time at this hospital because it was a Christian hospital. Christian or Catholic, I don't know, but religious. So I get to the hospital. I keep getting distracted. It's like people walking past me saying stuff and all that. And, they say it quiet enough so the camera can't pick it up. But so I get to the hospital. They was being nice, but from what I see now, it was the fake nice. And I check in. They take all my credentials, cards, and everything. It was a nice facility, security and everything. And they assured me that nobody was coming up, because I told them it's people that can get in here. Because at the other hospital, they was giving me signs that they was there. Pointing and looking in a certain direction. I'm like, yeah, they must be here. And then when I was like, got that presence in the storage area, I knew there was somebody in that closet. And so, I'm at the new hospital, which was a mental health facility, and I'm there in the general area, it wasn't the general area. It was for the patients who really needed the help. And then here they go. I was there for about a day or two. And then they hooked me up on all these drugs and stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna get going. Came back. This is when they got to putting me on all these drugs. I would eat my food, and then they was spraying the muffin with something. It was non-tasteless. They sprayed the muffin with something because my tongue would go numb, and then I would just get this euphoria and then I'll have amnesia, and I'll just forget who I was, where I was at, like anything about being a human being. You didn't know nothing about being a human being. All you knew was that, look, he left again. Right when I started packing my stuff up, look, he left again. Look at this. He came, and then every time I start packing my stuff up, he leave. That's what I'm saying. Look at him. So look, I'm bringing it out again. I'm gonna come right back. And they turned on some other shit. They trying to block all this. So every time I eat, my tongue will go numb, and I'll get a euphoria. And anything about being a human being, any knowledge that you have, it's just completely gone. All you know is you're just there. That feeling was weird as fuck. I never felt that in my life. Like, imagine everything that you know is just gone. You can't think of shit. Your mind is just gone. All you know is you're there. The feeling, I don't know. That I ain't never experienced something like that before. That was crazy. And then you're having a euphoria at the same time. You're like, what is this? Like, yeah, they had me on some crazy shit. Whatever that muffin was sprayed with was some crazy shit. So now I know that the food is being played with, and so I had to be selective with what I ate. I'll still try to eat food, and then they'll spray something else, because I'll eat the next item, and now I'm feeling that same euphoria again. Every day. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The only time I didn't feel it is when we had snack time. So they was fucking my head up for a minute. And I guess the whole idea of that was to fuck my brain up enough to where it make me look like a crackhead or paranoid, or like I was just on some crazy shit. But I always recognized what was going on. And that's why I always say I got brain damage, because I'm pretty sure whatever they had me on, it was damaging my brain, whatever that was, because I'm pretty sure whatever they were spraying me with or spraying the food with, it wasn't supposed to be ingested, because it was making my mouth numb, and then it was giving me amnesia at the same time. Like, I'll just forget any and everything. And then another one of the symptoms that they told me I would be experiencing was a you hear him yelling? Yeah, you hear it. But so my back, one of the symptoms they told me was that my back would be I'll have lower back pain. And tell me why the next day I started to experience lower back pain when I tried to get up out of my chair. So I'm just like, damn, they fucking me up. So I'm still there, because when you're in those type of facilities, it's the same as the facility that was out here. You can't get out unless the doctor writes it off that you're ready to go. So pretty much I'm stuck as a prisoner there until they want to let me go. So I'm there, and they feeding me this bullshit, giving me this brain damage. And also they got me on psychoactive drugs at the same time. So I'm on psychoactive drugs. My food is being sprayed with some bullshit. So everything is just deteriorating. My body, my brain, they just trying to kill me pretty much. So um, I'm near. The only cool part about it was I was able to shower and sleep as much as I wanted to. I would sleep all day. Only get up when it was time to eat, and then go right back to sleep. It was pretty boring at the same time because when I wasn't tired, all you had to do was look out the window or watch what they was watching in the lobby. So it was pretty boring at the same time. I should have been working out back then. Um, but yeah, I can see my body like getting more flabby and shit, but I was skinny at the same time. And this is when I would let my mind to working out, cause they was telling me that my body was just gonna be all flab, and that I couldn't gain any muscle. So I just wanted to see if I wanted to see if it was true, if I can gain any muscle, and that's how I ended up where I'm at today. I just wanted to see, cause yeah, they told me I couldn't gain any muscle. So um, actually, I took some pictures of my legs also, just to show how muscular my legs are. Um, they ain't stupid crazy like somebody who's been bodybuilding for years, but you can see I got like athletic legs. You should like an athlete would, pretty much. Um, so just to debunk that, like I can gain muscle, and I do have muscle. I just recently started back working out again after taking about 2.5 weeks off. Yeah, I'm back working out. But so yeah, the only thing cool about it was I was able to take showers and sleep all day. Um, one of the days that I was there, so I was like, I really didn't have no complaints about it because I was eating, resting, even though I just took it for what it was. I'm like, shit, they fucking my brain up, and they just fucking my brain up. It is what it is. I continue to eat the food, whatnot, because I always got to a point to where I just gave up. Like, I don't even care no more. So, because I've been through a lot. From the beginning all the way to that point, you see I've been through a lot. And this is days, weeks, months in. You know what I'm saying? You've been doing this for days, weeks, months. You get tired. So it's just like, I'm tired. It is what it is. So from that point, I'm just sitting there chilling. I'm looking at it as a blessing. I get to eat. I get to sleep, shower. It's all good. So one of the days I was there, I just hear this commotion in the lobby area. Like, get down. Some shit like that. Like, you just hear all this shit going on. And I hear somebody, like, don't hurt me or some shit like that. I don't know what was going on. You just hear all this commotion. Like, where he at? It sounded like a robbery was going on. So I'm like, fuck, like, they done found me again. So all I did, the doors didn't have locks on them. So I just got up and then closed the door, and then pretty much hid behind the door. That's all I could do at that time. They locked the closet. You can't get in the closet because that was the only door with a lock on it. You can't get in the closet. So all I could do was just close the door and try to go after whoever opened the door, pretty much. And that was just gonna be that, right? So I'm hearing all this commotion, then all of a sudden it get quiet. Like pretty much the nurses and stuff said they'll listen. Like, I guess like they'll listen to whatever they had to say or whatever. So it got quiet, and then I waited a couple hours. They told me food was ready. I come out and everybody acting like nothing happened. So I'm just like, what the fuck was all that going on? I just heard all that commotion, everybody acting normal again. So then this girl that was there, real cool girl. Everybody that was there, they make it seem like the mental health facility, like everybody's just fucking 5150. Like, these people are real comprehensible. It's just like regular people that's just going through shit, pretty much. And Pretty much. It's just like regular people in there that's just going through shit. Some people in there might be actually crazy because it was some people that was in there that was actually like crazy, and I'll get to that. But yeah, this girl in there, she was irritated, and she kept looking in one direction, and she pretty much told me, she said Peabody here, and I was thinking to myself, and that's where I got the name Peabody from, because I guess they all smell like pee, or it's a certain person that smell like pee, and she was like, yeah, Peabody here, and I already knew. I was like, yeah, they must be here, cause that's the smell. I remember I told you about the panty smell, so I'm like, yeah, they must be here. So I'm looking out the window, and then people looking out the window. I guess wherever direction they came from, people are pointing in that direction, like they came from that way type. And yeah, I knew they was there. I'm like, they here somewhere. And what let me know that they was there was when in snack time, when the nurse she went into a room that it was nobody in. Nobody was in that room. There was no patients in that room, but she went and took some snacks into that room. So I'm like, yeah, they here. I knew they was there. So now I'm paranoid as hell. Here we go. I can barely sleep again. Now I gotta watch the door. I gotta close and open the door and all this and do all this, and cause now I'm like, I know they here. And every day, either one of the girls or one of the guys, they'll give me a hint that they was there. And so I'm just like, fuck. I don't know how this shit gonna turn out. I don't know how they trying to do this or what. So fast forwarding, one of the nurses, I thought she was cool as hell. I thought she was cool. She never really gave me attitude. I guess she was just doing her job type, like she was just doing what she had to do. She was always cool. And then she, I guess one of the commands was to give me COVID. So it was a dude in there coughing his lungs out, right? In there sick as fuck. And he had ordered cause we got to order our food in there. Like, they give us a list of what you want to eat, and you can just order whatever you want to eat. And pizza was on the list for us to eat, so that's how I know what it was. So what I normally just got, I don't even know what I was eating there, pretty much. Yeah, I don't even remember what I was eating there. But I remember pizza was one of the main things people like to get in there. And so that dude in there sick, coughing his lungs out. Sick as fuck. He was the only one in there coughing and sick. And then the nurse, after dealing with him, the nurse came in my room to check my temperature through my mouth. And come to find out, why did they try to give me COVID? Because why did the I don't even know how to say it right now. Yeah, I can't even say it. But the temperature thing, they put in my mouth. It was like it tastes just like pizza. It tastes just like pizza. The same thing. She just came from that room. He was eating pizza, coughing his lungs out, and they give me this. They come in there and give me a third. I can't even say it. I don't know why I can't say it, but I just can't. I gotta hear somebody else say it, and then I'll probably be able to say it. But yeah, they did that. It tastes just like pizza. So that's when I knew. I said, they trying to get me sick. They trying to get me COVID. So from there, they took my temperature. Also, they came back later, took my temperature with the head temperature one. I guess checking to see if I had COVID, so they can put on the app or website, oh, he got COVID, something like that. So by the graces of God, I just thank God, and I thank my genes, because I never tested for COVID. My temperature never went high. I never got sick. I just thank God, because they tried to give me COVID and I never got it. And my immunity is high, and this is why I eat good today. I eat tree nuts, salads, and that's all pretty much. I drink energy drinks to stay up. I try to stay mentally sharp, reverse the effects that I have from being inside of those mental health facility on psychoactive drugs that I wasn't supposed to be on anyway. This just shows you how strong my mind is. I went through all that damage and I'm still comprehensible. I can still speak. I can still, you know what I'm saying? I'm good. You know, at the same time, I just do what I can to heal myself pretty much. And so I guess since I wasn't getting sick enough for them, or I wasn't getting sick, they started to experiment on me, because I remember them calling me their lab rat or test something, test subject pretty much. And this is when they started to give me this pill. I guess it fills up my private area or whatever, or it enlarges it. And they was giving me pills that swell up my penis and make it like a balloon. I guess to see if it actually worked. If it works, it wasn't. I guess the pills wasn't federally tested or whatever. I'm not sure, but they was trying out different pills on me to see if it worked. And pretty much they was giving me pills that fill up my penis, and it was a side effect to that, because they was telling me a side effect to that was that you can get blood clots from it. So I was they was probably wanting me to get a blood clot. So, and I noticed that they wasn't lying about